In today's digital era, ensuring the authenticity of beneficiaries is crucial for the successful implementation of government schemes. Aadhaar biometric authentication is a powerful tool that helps us achieve this. Aadhaar authentication service facilitated by UIDAI helps to ensure the identity of a beneficiary for any scheme implemented by the central or state ministry or department. To avail Aadhaar authentication services, ministries or departments may follow the provisions outlined in Section 7 of the Aadhaar Act 2016. Authentication means the process by which the Aadhaar number along with the demographic or biometric information of an individual is submitted to UIDAI CIDR for checking its correctness. There are three modes of Aadhaar authentication, namely demographic authentication, OTP-based and biometric authentication. To use Aadhaar authentication services, the requesting entity needs to be on board as AUA or KUA with UIDAI or sub-AUA or sub-KUA with existing AUA or KUA. Usually, the ministries or departments used to do Aadhaar demographic and OTP-based authentication which does not require physical presence of the beneficiary. And when there is no physical presence required, that may lead to loss of benefits of the targeted beneficiaries. Biometric authentication ensures accuracy by requiring the physical presence of the beneficiary and matching biometric details with the data stored in CIDR. It also helps in refining the beneficiary's records in Ministry's scheme database. In October 2023, the DBT mission issued a DO letter to all the ministries or departments to adopt Aadhaar biometric authentication of their beneficiaries in all their schemes. Now let's understand this with an example. After the notification, suppose there are 1,000 beneficiaries in a scheme, the department requests the beneficiaries to share their Aadhaar numbers with a written consent for their authentication by the department for the purposes as informed. Out of 1,000, let's say only 930 shared their Aadhaar number. Now the department enters their data into the scheme database. This process is called seeding. Moving further, the department then matches 930 seeded data with the data stored in CIDR of UIDAI. Out of these 930, let's say only 700 records are matched. That means the department has now 700 beneficiaries Aadhaar demographic authenticated data. The department then conducts biometric authentication of these 700 beneficiaries. If out of these only 600 beneficiaries are successfully authenticated, the department now has biometrically authenticated accurate data for these 600 beneficiaries, thus ensuring no chance of duplicity. Ministries or departments that are already using demographic or OTP-based authentication service may adopt the following steps to enable biometric authentication modality. They need to develop application for biometric authentication using Authentication 2.5 API specification as available on UIDAI website. For face authentication, the scheme implementing departments need to integrate their scheme application with the Face RD app of UIDAI, currently available on Play Store in Android platform and App Store for iOS users. The existing authorization license of the ministries departments issued by UIDAI to use AUA or KUA for carrying out demographic or OTP authentication of Aadhaar may be used for biometric authentication as well. The scheme implementing departments are advised to use STQC certified registered L1 biometric devices for fingerprint authentication and registered L0 devices for iris-based authentication. The list of available devices and models is available on UIDAI websites. Once the application for biometric authentication is modified, ministries or departments have to approach authentication support team of UIDAI on authsupport@uidai.net.in with a request to onboard the application into the production environment. On completion of the testing, requesting entities need to share the test results, transaction ID, information system audit report from a cert-in impaneled IS auditor and other relevant documents to the authentication support team of UIDAI. That further moves the application to production environment post-validation. A single AUA KUA may use multiple applications to onboard on authentication ecosystem. Take a look at the steps to achieve complete biometric authentication in any scheme. The ministries or departments are suggested to download the report from MIS and check the existing modality being adopted. They should follow best practices for fingerprint authentication success rate and enhanced user experience. Associated AUA or KUA may adopt additional authentication modality as iris or face authentication along with the fingerprint. REs may also add their own factor in form of OTP or PIN for two-factor authentication to ensure complete biometric authentication. It is recommended that the exercise to biometrically authenticate all the beneficiaries in a scheme is carried out at least twice a year by the concerned ministry or department. By following these guidelines, ministries and departments can ensure the accuracy, security, and integrity of their beneficiary databases, making Aadhaar biometric authentication a cornerstone of effective governance.